Hey guys, you're watching the QC Makeup Academy YouTube channel. My name is Devin and I am a new student ambassador for QC Makeup Academy. So I'm a recent graduate of their Master Makeup Artistry program and I actually just recently enrolled in their skincare course as well. So I'm going to be making these monthly videos for QC, and as the videos progress, I'm going to be taking you guys with me through the skincare course and sharing my experiences and some of the things that I've learned and how I think I can apply them to what I'm doing in terms of my makeup career. But for today's video, I just kind of want to sit, hang out, and let you guys know a little bit about me and myself and kind of what my story is as it pertains to makeup and why I got into it. So with all of that being said, let's just dive right into it. So as I said, my name is Devin Gregorio. I graduated from the Master Makeup Artistry program with QC. Oh gosh, I think it was back in July or August of 2018, and I had started the program the previous July, so it took me about a year to go through the program. So if we actually just rewind just a little bit, I graduated from Penn State back in 2016. I studied marketing for 4 years there. I hold a bachelor's in marketing from Penn State, and I really love my experience there. I always had an interest in business. I always loved kind of learning about marketing and how there was just like a little bit more of a creative side to that. And like I said, I just kind of always had an interest in business. So that's what I did. And then as soon as I graduated, I had a few jobs right out of college that I wasn't thrilled with. And honestly, like graduating from college where I had such an amazing time, I was very blessed to have an amazing experience, and kind of getting out into the real world and getting smacked in the face a little bit, it was hard for me to transition. And what I realized was that I just wasn't passionate about the work that I was doing, and that's why I was having such a hard time with it. So as I was kind of going through that, I started to try to think to myself, what do I love? What am I passionate about? And what would I love to do as work that doesn't really feel like work because it's just something that I love so much. And makeup was something that I just have always loved ever since I was a little girl. I've always been like a girly girl, and I just never really took it seriously. It was something that I like to do on myself, and my friends would always ask me to do their makeup and stuff like that, but it was nothing that I ever seriously studied or trained myself in. But when I got to the point after college where I felt like, okay, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? Like, what do I really want? Makeup was one of the really big things that I wanted to explore. So a couple things happened from there. The first one is actually that my sister and I share a passion for makeup, and we started a YouTube channel where we started doing makeup tutorials and things like that. So our YouTube channel is called Gregorio Girls Makeup, and we've been working on that for coming up on 2 years. So we started that in 2017. My sister graduated from Penn State in 2017, and once she graduated and came home, we bought a camera. I bought this Mac that I'm looking at right now, and the rest is history. Here we are. So that summer of 2017, as we were starting the channel, I kind of started to realize that if I was gonna sit in front of a camera and give advice and create makeup tutorials and try to teach other people how to do makeup, I really wanted to have a like classical foundational knowledge of makeup artistry training as a foundation for the things that I was saying in my YouTube videos. So I had started to explore a few like local beauty institutes that had makeup courses and things like that, but again, I was only a year out of college at this point. I was already paying for that time in school, and I just couldn't afford the expense of another school, honestly, because the courses that I was looking at that were like in person in these like brick and mortar places were pretty expensive, honestly. So I started trying to figure out like, okay, how the heck else am I gonna do this? And I actually started seeing ads for QC pop up as I was going on Google and typing in, like searching where I could take makeup classes. So I investigated the website and everything a little bit. I chatted with one of the customer service people, and I just kind of decided, okay, this is legit. I can break this up into a payment plan. This is not gonna be a huge expense all at once, and I can learn my foundations of makeup. So the Master Makeup Artistry course from QC was, in my opinion, so amazing. I really loved it because it really takes you through all of the possibilities of what you can do as a working makeup artist. Because the term makeup artist can mean so many different things, right? You can be a special effects makeup artist, you can be a bridal makeup artist, you can do theater makeup, you can start a YouTube channel and become a beauty influencer, you can freelance and do weddings and things like that. So there are so many different buckets that you can kind of put yourself in as a makeup artist depending on which way you want to go with it. So you have a lot of options, and I felt like as I was going through the course, I really learned about everything. So as I was going through the course, I really did feel like I was getting that great foundational knowledge, and Nathan Johnson is the makeup artist that is in the videos. He's the one that's kind of teaching you everything along the way, and Nathan really knows his stuff. I definitely enjoyed watching him, learning from him. He's had tons of experience across like all avenues of makeup, and he was just such an awesome person to learn from. And another thing that I loved about my experience with QC that's kind of ongoing is that on their Facebook page, Nathan actually does a monthly a monthly Facebook Live, and it's literally an opportunity every month to continue learning from Nathan and continuing your makeup education. So I really felt like I did get all of the information that I needed to then just like go out there and figure out what I personally wanted to do with it and do something with it. So it took me about a year to get through the course. I feel like I did feel like it took me a little bit long. I definitely feel like you could get through the course in less than a year. For me, like, I was working full time. I kind of took breaks from it at certain times just because there was a lot going on, life happens. But the nice thing about it is that you get 3 years to complete your QC courses. You don't need the 3 years, but it's nice to have that time where, like, if life happens, it's flexible. It's on your own time. You have your computer, you have your textbooks, and all you really need to schedule is just making sure you have models to practice on. So as I was going through and doing my assignments, you have written assignments and then practical assignments where you have to practice on a model. As I was practicing on models, I decided that I really wanted to freelance and work on clients. So I have done a little bit of freelance work. I've done a couple weddings, some proms, things like that. And I personally like to specialize in like special event, glamour, beauty makeup. That's really what I love, because I love to just make people feel confident and beautiful and feel like the best version of themselves. So that's the piece that I really found I was passionate about as I was going through the course. So as far as what I'm up to right now in April of 2019, I do work a full-time job. So I work in digital media. That's my full-time job. And I do all of my makeup things part-time. So as I just mentioned, I do some freelance makeup work. I actually just did a wedding this weekend. But my main focus and my main passion in this space, it really is working on the YouTube channel with my sister and coming up with creative ideas for looks and videos and doing product reviews and just sharing everything that we know and love with our audience. That's something that's really important to us. So if you guys have any questions about my experience with QC so far, or just anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Comment down below, DM me on Instagram, however you want to do it. I love helping other people kind of figure out what they want to do, and I definitely love answering any questions at all as they pertain to makeup. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I am definitely here to answer them. So that's pretty much my story in a nutshell up until this point. So that was going to be it for this video. I am so excited to learn and grow with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!